Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday, and welcome to my free YouTube workout. My name is Kata, and I have Kata B Fitness. And today we are going to do some mobility flows. If you come to my classes during the week, you know I've been dealing with a migraine, like fighting a migraine and neck discomfort like all week. So we're going to do some mobility flows because I think for me, that's what my body needs today. And I always encourage people to do mobility at least once a week, if not a couple times a week. I try to throw it into my cool downs and my stretching at the end because we can strengthen our bodies, we can stretch our bodies, but we also want to work through mobility and make sure that our joints can work through their full range of motion. So think about it. Flexibility is the ability of your muscle to get longer and to shorten, and mobility is the ability of your joints to move through their full range of motion. And the things we do during the day can affect our mobility, and we can start to become less mobile. And when we start to become less mobile in one joint, it has a chain effect, and it can start to cause issues with mobility in other joints as well. Today we are going to focus on spine and hips, but we're going to get a little bit of everything. So it's not just going to be spine and hips. Feel free to modify this workout as necessary. We are going to be doing a little bit of some rounding. You don't have to. You can keep the rounding very small and listen to your body. That's the most important thing. Also, I highly recommend for today to have a chair or yoga blocks or a footstool or something like that, especially if you're tighter in the hips or you're a little bit like me and struggle to touch the floor. Modifying by adding something at a higher elevation will make some of these flows a little bit easier for you to work through. I am also going to have a rolled up mat. One of our first flows, we are going to be on hands and knees. And my knees do not like being on this floor without having something underneath them. So I just roll up a mat or put something under my knees to make it a little bit more comfortable. So, are you ready? I hope I am. I'm ready. I just want to get my body moving this morning. So, just make sure everything is set up the way it should be. Because most of the time it's fine, but occasionally we have tech gremlins that like to make life a little bit more interesting. All right. So today you can start this portion seated if you prefer, or you can be standing. We're just going to take our feet about hip width apart. We're going to have our knees a little bit soft. We want to think about keeping our core braced, and we're just going to take a couple of deep breaths in to start. So take it out, breathe it in, and then take it out. Good. Breathe it in and out. Breathe it in and out. Good. Now we're going to push our hands forward. So we inhale, exhale, push down, breathe it in. Good. Inhale, take it down, pull it up. Good. So in, keep breathing in and out. Good. In and out. Good. We're going to cross our arms at our chest. Little hug. We're going to do a spinal extension and a little flexion. So we're going to inhale, open at the chest, and then exhale, a little bit of a tuck. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. In and out. One more time. So notice my low back is not going anywhere. And take it down. Good. Bring it in the center. Squeeze the glutes, lock the body in. We're going to rotate to the right and then take it over to the left. Good. Back over to the right and over to the left. So the whole point with mobility is we want to start where our body is at, and then each time we move through that movement, can we go just a little bit farther? Good. Bring it back into the center. Side bend. So we're just going to take it to one side, bring it up, take it over to the other. So I like to inhale and then exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now a little bit of a diagonal, so we're going to rotate to the side, side bend behind us, and then side bend to the front. Center over to the other side, shoulder goes back, reach, and then to the front. Back in, I'm going to turn so we open back behind us, diagonal bend, and then back to the front. Return to center one more time, open the shoulder, take it back behind you, and take it to the front. Back into the center. We're going to combine those and do nice, good upper spine circles. So we're going to start with an extension, and we're going to do a little bit of a side bend, diagonal, circle to the front, take it to the back, and a nice good extension again and center. Now we're going to go the other way. So extension, can open, side bend, lateral, flexion in the front, side, open, and back around to the middle. One more time. So a little extension, diagonal, side bend, lateral bend, flexion, going to the side, open, back in. Good. One more time. Take it back. Little diagonal, circle through and around, take it back, and return to the center. We're going to keep our feet hip width or a little bit wider. We're going to turn to the right. We're going to circle our arm, reach up. Now we're going to hinge at the hips, forward fold, reach towards the floor. Good. Bring it back up, over to the other side. So we're going to turn, circle, reach the arm up. Now we're going to hinge, forward fold, stretch out that hamstring. Bring it back up and into the center, over to the other side. Turn, circle, reach up, forward fold, good stretch. Bring it back up, circle it around, and back to the front. One more time, turn the body, circle the arm, reach it up. Good, nice, good forward fold. Bring it back up, circle it, bring it back around to the front. We're gonna do a little bit of a reverse toe touch. So we're gonna bring our arms up, we're gonna hinge at the hips. Can we reach down towards our toes? We're going to sit down into a squat, go as deep as you can. Take it back up. Bring the arms back up. So inhale, hinge, and it's okay if you're here and we sit down into our squat. We bring it back up, and then we bring our arms up and inhale. Another option, inhale, take it down, forward fold. Squat, hands on the chair. Bring it back up and arms up. Good, this is our last time. So nice, good forward fold. Reach for the toes if you can. Squat it down, nice deep squat. Bring it up, inhale, and lift. Now we're gonna inhale, exhale, take it down. We're gonna take it down, step it back into a down dog. So hips in the air, and we're gonna start adding in very gentle alternating heel drops. If you prefer, you can absolutely be in a down dog position with your arms on the seat of your chair. So nice, good heel lifts. Good. Holding this down dog position. We're going to bend one knee. We're going to take our hip up, open, circle it around. Then we're going to go the other direction. So hip forward, circle, bring it in, switching over to the other leg. So good. Down dog, bend the knee, circle it up, around, back in. One more time. So circle the other direction. Bring it in. One more on each side. Bend the knee, circle it back, out, and in. Then forward, circle around, and down. Switching sides. Last time. Circle up, around, and in. Then forward, circle it out, and bring it down. Carefully drop your knees down towards the floor. We're going to sit back into a child's pose position. So nice, good child's pose and reach. Now we're going to pull ourselves through with a wave. Tuck your chin, round your spine, roll through to a nice, good plank. And if you can, into a variation of up dog. Sit back into our hips. So tuck your chin, round your spine, roll through. So plank position or lower the hips. Sit your hips back to your heels. Tuck your chin, round your spine, roll through. And a plank is perfectly all right. Hips back to heels. One more time. Tuck your chin, round your spine, roll through. And let's just sit our hips back to our heels. We're just going to do some nice, good wrist circles. And then we're going to go the other direction. All right, let's go ahead and bring it in. We're going to start in a tabletop position. I'm going to put something underneath my knees. I'm going to demonstrate the flow first, and then we will work through the flow together. So I want you to see what we're going to do. So we're going to start in a tabletop position. We're going to take our right hand over to the side. Left leg is going to go out into a side plank position. We're going to circle that arm up until we are able to get a nice good reach. Then we're going to pull ourselves up to a half kneeling stance, inner thigh stretch. We're going to give ourselves a nice good pat on the back. And then we're going to add in a side bend. Bring it back up. Take the arm down, circle it around, bring it back around to the front to our tabletop position. We're going to do this a few times on each side, and then we're going to switch. So start in a nice good tabletop position. Let's take our right arm over to the side, left leg goes out. We're going to circle this arm up. So a side bend position. We're going to turn and look towards the ceiling. Let's look forwards, bring ourselves up to a nice good half kneeling stance. Reach back, try to get your fingers closer together, and then we're going to side bend and drop our torso towards that straight leg. Let's bring the arms out to the side. Take the hand down, circle the arm around to the front, bring it back in, tabletop position. Let's do that again. So right arm is going out to the side, left leg out, circle the arm up, side plank, side bend, bring ourselves up, nice good pat on the back, little side bend, bring it up, out to the side, take the hand down, circle it back around. If you need to, take that right arm over to your chair, bring that arm up, good side bend, look towards the ceiling, bring yourself up to that half kneeling stance. Give yourself a nice good pat on the back. Take it out to the side, take the hand down, circle it back around into our tabletop position. In the center, just hold. Do a couple of deep breaths. Belly breathe. Breathe into your belly. Exhale, pull it in. One more time. Big breath in. And exhale. Now we're going to go over to the other side. So we're going to take that left arm out to the side. Right arm goes out, press into the floor, circle the arm. Open that shoulder back behind us. Nice good side bend and reach. Look towards the ceiling. Look forwards. Push yourself up to a nice good stance. Half kneeling. Reach the arm back. Try to get your fingers closer. Add in a side bend, leaning into that straight leg. Bring it up. Take it out to the side. Hand goes to the floor. Circle the arm back around. Bring it in, tabletop. 2 more rounds. Left arm out to the side, right leg out. Circle that arm up, reaching, look to the ceiling. Look forwards, bring it back up. Good. Reach the arms back. Side bend. Bring it back up. Arms out. Reach for the floor. Circle that arm back around. Good tabletop position. One more time. Left arm out, right leg out. Circle that arm up and back so you're in a modified side plank. Look to the ceiling. Bring it up in the center. Take the hands back behind you. Side bend. Bring it back up. Arms out to the side. Take it down. Circle it around. Bring it back into the center. We're just going to do a couple of cat-cows here. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and bring it in. Sit your hips back to your heels. We're going to come to a 90-90 position. So 90-90 position, or as close as you can get. And what we're going to do is you want to have room. We're going to actually end up laying down through this. So 90-90, if that means that you have to bend your knees more, that is fine. So good 90-90 position. Another option is to have your hands supporting your body. So we're going to think about taking a nice deep breath up. Inhale. Take it down. We're going to forward fold. Remember, I'm going to demonstrate first. Then we're going to reach diagonally. This arm that reached up, we're going to circle it around. We're going to roll all the way down onto our side. And then we're going to circle it around onto our backs. So our knees are bent, our feet are flat. Then we're going to roll over to the side. I'm going to have to move my chair. We're going to bring it back around, rolling onto our side. Yes, this is a tricky one. Push yourself back up into our 90-90 position. So this is going to be our fun one. So start with your 90-90. We're just going to reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Reach diagonally, rolling onto your side. We're going to circle that arm up and around onto our back until we're in a T position, knees bent, feet flat. Now we're going to bring that arm back around, circling on the floor, rolling onto the side. And if you need to, when you roll, use those arms to push you back up. You do what you're able to do. So let's bring that arm up. Can we bring both arms up? Forward fold, down to the front. Reach diagonally. Roll yourself onto your side. That top arm is going to circle up and around. Nice good T position. Roll back onto your side, circling the arms around. Bring it forward. Push yourself up into your 90-90 seated position. Good. One more time. So we're going to breathe it up. Forward fold. Take it down. Sitting into those hips. Reach diagonally, rolling onto your side. Circle that arm up and around onto your back. Circle the arm back around, rolling onto your side. Bring it around as far as you can. Push yourself up. We're going to switch it over to the other side. So I have to move over to make sure that I have enough space. We're going to go for our 90-90, or as close as we can get. Hand can be supporting you on the floor. We're going to breathe up. We're going to forward fold. Sitting into that hip. We're going to reach diagonally, rolling onto your side. Your top arm is going to circle up and around to bring yourself over onto your back. Take that arm, bring it back around. We're rolling over until we can come up, push ourselves up into our 90-90 stance. It's good, so bring it up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let's reach diagonally over, rolling onto your side. Top arm is going to circle up and around until we're in a nice good T position. Bring that arm back around as we roll over onto our side. Push yourself back up, seated position. One more time, here we go, breathe it in. Exhale, forward fold. Let's take it diagonally out. Roll onto your side. Bring that arm up and over, onto your back. Bring that arm around, rolling onto our side. Push yourself up to a nice good seated position. Let's go ahead, come into the center. We're just gonna take the bottoms of our feet touching. So start in an out position. When you're ready, bring it into an in position. Bottoms of the feet touching, sitting as tall as you can. And we want to try to press those inner thighs out. Sitting tall. Our next series is going to be in a triangle or a down dog type position. This is a good one to have your chair or your yoga blocks nearby. Good, let's go ahead and release. We're going to bring it up, over, into hands and knees. Give yourself a moment, and then we're going to come up into a triangle position or a down dog. So hands on the floor, walk the feet back, and we're going to come into a triangle. So we're going to start here. Soften your knees as you need to. We're going to take our right foot. We're going to step it forward into a runner's lunge. And then we're going to bring ourselves up to a standing lunge position. We're going to pull our arms down into a nice good W. This is where it gets kind of fun. We're going to reach forward into a forward fold, lift the back leg, circle the hip up and around, and then go the other direction. Set it down, and we're going to bring it back into that lunge. Take the hand back down to the floor, and then back into our triangle pose. This is where having that chair is really going to help if you're feeling a little bit tight or a little unstable. So let's go ahead and bring it up. Going into our triangle or our down dog. Right foot, let's step it forward, runner's lunge. Brace your core. We're going to lift ourselves up into a nice good lunge position or warrior. Drop it down, W. Push it forward, forward fold, reach for the floor. We're going to bring that hip up and circle just like we did in the warm-up. Go the other direction. Step that back foot back. Drop it down. Bring our hands up. Take it back down to the floor. Step it back into our triangle. This round I'm going to be on the chair. So we're in our triangle. Step that right foot forward, runner's lunge. We're going to bring the arms up. Good reach, pull it down into a W. Hands to the floor or the chair. We're going to do our straight leg forward fold, bend the knee, circle it up and around, and then going up for the other direction. Step that foot back into that lunge, reach it up, take it down, step it back into our triangle or our down dog. Good, one more time. So we step that foot forward into our runner's lunge. We're going to bring the arms up, reach for the sky. W position, shoulders down and back. We're going to take the hands forward, fold, lift that back leg. This time, if you can, straight leg, circle it around, up and out. Set the foot down, lift into our runner's lunge. Hands to this floor or to the chair, step it back into our triangle pose. We're going to switch it over to the other side. So here we go. Take it down. We're going to step forward into that runner's lunge. Foot is by your hand. We're going to lift it up into a full lunge or warrior type position. Pull the shoulders down and back. Reach it forward, hand going to the floor. Lift that back leg, circle it up and around from the hip, going the other direction. Set that foot down. Lift it up into our runner's lunge, or into our lunge. Back down, runner's lunge, step it back into triangle. Here we go, step that foot forward. It's okay if it's a small step and you don't get to your hand. Lift up into a lunge. Pull the elbows down and back. Reach the hand forward. We're going to lift, bend the knee, circle that hip, and then go the other direction. Set that foot down and back. Lift into our runner's lunge. Hand down to the floor. Step it back into triangle. One more time. So good triangle, step it forward, runner's lunge. Lift it up, arms reach. Pull the shoulders down and back into your back pocket. Reach it forward. Lift that back leg. If you can, circle it up and around. And then take it back. Drop that back knee or that back foot down. Lift up into your runner's lunge. Take it down. Step it back into triangle. Good. Now hold your triangle pose. And we're going to walk ourselves back, hands by our feet into a forward fold. We're going to slowly roll ourselves up all the way to a standing position. Last flow. We're going to think about pushing the hips forwards, open the spine, and then we're going to tuck and bring it forwards. We're going to roll down, and then we're going to go down into a deep squat with a knee turn in. Use the chair if you need to. So we're going to just forward fold. Now you can roll down or you can forward fold and hinge, but we're going to take it down, wider stance. I want you to drop down into a squat. This is where a couple yoga blocks or a footstool is good. We're going to take this leg. We're going to drop that knee down in towards the floor. Rotate. I want you to get a little ankle movement here. Take it back. Stand up nice and tall. Roll yourself all the way up. As we come up, we're going to open back, tuck the tail, bring it in, round down. Take it all the way down. We're going to sit into our hips. So wide stance. We're going to bring this toe in. Can we think about bringing the knee towards the floor? Set it down. Roll it all the way up. Take it back. Roll the spine. Take it all the way back down again. Sit deep into your squat. Can we take this knee towards the floor? Bring it back. All the way up. Now we're going to do the other leg. So bring it back. Roll. Roll it down. If you need to, roll it down to here. Deep squat to here. Try to drop that knee. Bring it in. Bring it up. Roll all the way up. Take it back. Tuck. Roll it in. One more time. We're going to roll it all the way down. Deep squat if you can. If you need to, just practice your deep squat. Drop that knee towards the floor. Bring it back in. Straighten up. Just bring it all the way up. So let's just roll the shoulders up, back, and down into our back pocket. I know that last flow was kind of odd. It's a little different, but you just modify it to make it work for you. Good. Let's go ahead and bring the arms down, ear to shoulder. We're going to hold it. And if this feels okay, we're going to nod our head yes. Good. And now we're going to carefully shake our head no. Good. Bring the head back up, going to the other side, ear to shoulder. If this feels okay, we're going to nod our head yes. And now we're going to gently shake our head no. Good. Release. Bring it into the center. We're just going to take a nice deep breath in. Spread those fingers. Exhale, thumb to index, middle, ring, and pinky. Good. Bring it in. Take it out to the side. So nice deep breaths, working on a little finger movement as well. This is an arthritis safe exercise, just good finger circles. Good, and we're just gonna take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, press it down to your chest. Good, inhale. Keep inhaling, pull it in. Exhale down and up. Good, so inhale, press it out. Inhale in. Exhale down. Exhale in. One more time. Inhale. And in. And out. And out. And you are all done. All right. So this is a little different than what I normally do. Some of the moves I know were probably a little bit more challenging, but please feel free to let me know if you like workouts like this. I'm trying to incorporate at least mobility at least once a month. Remember, hit that thumbs up button if you like the workout. Comment, let me know what you want to see more of. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please, please, please share the word that this class is free every Saturday, and I have a lot of videos. And I do live classes Monday through Friday via Zoom. You can get a hold of those, get on those on my website. I hope you enjoyed this workout. That's all I have to say. I know I feel a little bit looser than I did earlier today, especially in my torso. So I hope you feel a little bit better too. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in class again. So